The story begins with Ben Grimm, the Thing, already carrying the weight of his last clash with Bullseye, which reminded him that being a hero isn't about strength alone, but about responsibility. However, peace never lasts long for the Fantastic Four's powerhouse. News spreads of a terrifying brawl in the city. Cain Marco, the Juggernaut, is tearing through everything in his path. Unlike most villains, Juggernaut isn't fighting for money or power. He's just moving forward, simply because he can. When the Thing arrives at the scene, the citizens' fear is palpable. Buildings are in ruins, police lines are broken, and it's clear that conventional forces can't stop this walking catastrophe. The first clash between the two titans shakes the city. Each blow feels like an earthquake. Ben quickly realizes that Juggernaut isn't holding back. This isn't like Bullseye, where skill and wit could turn the tide. This is raw, unstoppable force against immovable resistance. Despite his confidence and sense of humor, the Thing senses the truth. Juggernaut might be beyond his limit. Still, he can't back down, not with innocent lives at stake. The act ends with a devastating collision that leaves both men standing, but the city trembling. The second act digs deeper into what makes Ben Grimm who he is. While Juggernaut pushes forward like a wrecking ball, the Thing realizes this can't just be a contest of punches. As buildings topple, he tries to steer the fight away from civilians, forcing Juggernaut into more open spaces. Each exchange shows just how durable Cain Marco is under the mystical power of cystogram. No matter how hard Ben hits, Juggernaut just keeps coming. This act isn't just about fighting, it's about Ben's internal struggle. He doubts whether he can stop someone who literally cannot be stopped. But Ben Grimm has always been more than just muscle. Through grit, strategy, and sheer stubbornness, he starts finding ways to slow Juggernaut down, using the environment, collapsing scaffolds, and even his own body as a barricade. The middle of the act showcases their philosophical contrast. Juggernaut fights because he wants to prove his dominance, while Ben fights because others depend on him. The act crescendos when Juggernaut nearly crushes the Thing under tons of debris, only for Ben to rise again, battered but unbroken. His resilience becomes the one thing Juggernaut cannot easily overpower. The final act delivers both the climax and the theme of the miniseries. Juggernaut pushes forward relentlessly, but by now, Ben understands that this isn't about winning, it's about enduring. The citizens watch as the two giants collide one last time, their fight becoming less about destruction and more about willpower. Juggernaut grows frustrated. No matter how many times he knocks the Thing down, Ben keeps getting back up. That's when the real victory becomes clear. Juggernaut may have limitless strength, but Ben's spirit, his refusal to quit, and his heart for protecting others outshine brute force. In a powerful moment, Juggernaut himself acknowledges Ben's unbreakable resolve. He doesn't admit defeat, but he respects the Thing in a way few enemies ever have. The battle concludes not with Juggernaut's total defeat, but with his retreat, recognizing that he can't achieve his goal here, not when someone like Ben Grimm stands in his way. For Ben, victory isn't about glory, it's about standing tall for those who can't fight. The act closes with Ben limping away from the battlefield, battered but smiling, because he knows the truth. Even against the unstoppable, heroes never stop fighting.